Who is confused by COVID-19? Even after 4 months of 24/7 coverage, it seems the jury's still out on so many critical details. Pros and cons of containment measures, pros and cons of wearing a mask, when's it safe to go back to school, when's it safe to hug somebody? But here's what we do know. Africa is doing well in the fight against this pandemic. This crisis has brought out the continent's innovative side, reminding all that the first responders are everyday people. And it's time we acknowledge that. Now, remembering that I work in Eastern and Southern Africa, okay? So there are incredible things happening from Ghana to Senegal, but we're going to focus on this part of the world. Here goes. Let's start with the big one, transmission. South Africa sent 30,000 community health workers to survey 15% of its population in less than a month. Mozambique has launched this coronavirus hotline so people can connect to doctors by the phone and not have to go physically into health centres. And Ethiopia, a country of 100 million people, did a survey across its capital door to door in 3 weeks. How about entrepreneurship? Many countries are printing those 3D medical masks, the critical one for health workers, but to make them affordable and basically cheap. In Rwanda, entrepreneurs are getting access to grants, mentorship, legal services. The same country's got these 5 anti-epidemic robots that'll be used to administer temperature checks. And meanwhile, you've got universities from Zimbabwe to where I'm currently in Kenya that are making masks, sanitizers, PPE gear, all the stuff for everyday people cheaply. And when it comes to fighting poverty, there's so many countries, Kenya, Namibia, South Africa, Madagascar, they've shown great leadership in getting money to those who need it most. And of course, this continent is the leader in mobile money. Look, none of this is to say that there aren't tough times ahead. There are. What I've talked about is delaying these peaks to help people prepare. Peaks are still going to come, but we should not forget, against so many odds, just how much people have done so far.